Welcome, friends, to the 228 podcast. My name is Patrick, and I think today we're going to do a little reflecting of 2018. What a roller coaster it was. Man, probably early in 2018, I dodged a bullet. Could have been divorced. We were having some financial hardships. I was part-time in my career. And that's always puts a stress on life, and bills are still coming, even though a mistake was made. But a couple of good things happened in 2018. Probably the beginning of 2018, my daughter was healing from having her tonsils taken out and dealing with that. And then we had a lot of friction between my wife and I between the first half of the year. And as that rolled and trying to put that to rest, still working part-time, I ended up getting full-time at my current position. And just to shed some light on that subject, I've been in the casino industry as a floor manager, pit boss, floor supervisor for about 20 years now. It'll be 20 years in March. Man, that time flies. So this July, I got a new position at a new place, and probably the best place on the Mississippi Gulf Coast at the Beau Rivage, and got full time. So that helped out tremendously, and that was at the beginning, I believe, of July, the start of the summer this year. And then August came rolling around, and my daughter started kindergarten. So she's going to school full time, which she did pre-K, pre-K3, or pre-K4. And, that's a lot of fun. And now she's at a public school and in kindergarten and growing up fast and learning a lot. So that's been a whirlwind. And all the while, my wife works during the day and I work at night. So I have plenty of time during the day to build a business. So my first thought with 228 was to be an Amazon FBA business. But as I started learning how cutthroat and things are, and a combination of finding a retail or a product to sell, a brand from a brand or manufacturer, I built a relationship with the now current CEO of Hydrosilics, and kind of pivoted a bit into the car care, professional detailing industry, which, man, I tell you what, with this company, this LLC that I have, getting in like an Instagram account and starting to follow all these detailers and these products, and there's a whole other world. And it's funny, it's kind of like when I was doing iOS and I made that app, there's a whole world of that, a whole bunch of people doing that same thing. So you never know what, you could be into some kind of art or something, and there's a whole society of that too. But with the car care industry and the detailing and the professional detailing, it's an art. It really is an art. So I'm happy to found that and kind of sparked my love for maintaining the vehicle, and look forward to 2019 starting to dive more into the professional detailing and car care industry, and hopefully in the process supporting my family and supporting the Mississippi Gulf Coast with events and being part of that scene. It kind of all fits for me, because I've always maintained vehicles. My wife, it's funny, she's a repossessions or over repossessions and at a credit union here, and we've always been in the cars. She's always been a long-time racer. Matter of fact, she's got a bunch of Dale Earnhardt stuff that she had when she was, a teenager or smaller, and that she collected. And she's always in the cars and always been in the cars. And right now, if she's recovering a car for the credit union, she's got to tag it out and everything, and look up the values and book it all out. And we're fans of cars. We're fans of vehicles. We're fans of transportation, and really, really becoming a fan of exotic cars and luxury cars, more exotic cars than anything. Even though I'm a big fella, I'm probably a truck guy, but I would love to maybe drive one, or maybe even one day own one, as part of the business and whatnot, to promote the business. So that's an option there. So a lot of stuff happened in 2018, a lot of good stuff, figuring out what I was about and what makes sense and clicks, and something I could probably do or enjoy for a long time. I'm really excited about it. Maybe purchasing a building or two, for detailing, and the retail and e-commerce part of it, and doing something like Chicago Auto Pros does a really good job with their YouTube channel. I've watched some of the auto detailing podcast and Jimbo and what he's doing in his presence online. Dallas Paint Correction, that's another one that they really do a good job with their web presence, and helping people out and offering the best information that they could possibly give. I'm really liking that aspect of it, and I know there's some people out there or detailers that think they're gods of what they do, and that's great. If that toots your own horn, that's great. But helping other people, and really what my 2019, probably the second half of this, first half is to learn how to detail and do all those things, set up the e-commerce, set up the website, go out. The first Cars and Coffee that I'm going to go to is in January 20th in Biloxi. So going to that and meeting those people out there and getting to check out the cars and seeing what it's all about. And there's actually a second Cars and Coffee in February. Actually, it's Cars and Sushi, which is going to be held at a hibachi place that has a lot of parking. That's going to be fun. Knowing the owner of the hibachi place, and getting to meet more people, that's really, really going to be fun. So I'm looking forward to that. Setting up a lot of getting pre-orders out for Hydrosilics, and if you haven't pre-ordered yet, you can go to 228 on Facebook, click the link, or my Instagram account that has the link there, 228 LLC. The link is there, and pre-order, and if we generate enough interest, I could make the order, and hopefully we'll be shipping by February. So that takes care of some of the lead times, and gets everybody into pre-ordering and seeing where we're at, and seeing where we are with the interest in Hydrosilics. So fantastic car care product. Panda Organizer, another YouTuber, did a good job, or said that it's a great product line, and so did Jimbo on the auto detailing podcast. So here's some really good stuff about this, and I'm excited, and hopefully being able to be a brand ambassador for Hodges Helix, for Cruising the Coast down here in Harrison County in southern Mississippi. The last week of September, first weekend in October. So that last weekend in September is when Cruising the Coast and Jeeping the Coast starts. Looking forward to Scraping the Coast in June. That's going to be a lot of fun. Man, just really good things in 2019. I'm really excited and really pumped. I'm really happy, and I'm enjoying sharing my journey with you guys. And the outlook is bright. It looks good. So I want to thank you all for listening. It's slow going, and I'm sure this is rough, but I kind of like this format. Kind of what I'm doing is recording these podcasts on my drive home. I get off about 4-ish in the morning. I usually work 8 to 4. I've been working that for 20 years, and now really starting to get into this podcasting thing and trying to get out of the current situation, which is get out my profession. And I'm sure a lot of 40-somethings, a lot of 30-somethings are trying to do the same thing and don't know where to start, Just start. Just do it. That's going to be your best bet. And whatever you really, really love, whatever you're passionate about, I know it sounds kind of cliche, but just think about it like this. Let's say you enjoy building tree houses, and you build tree houses professionally, and you love building tree houses. If you love it so much, you don't really work. And that's what you have to figure out. You have to figure out who you are and what you're about and what you enjoy. If you really enjoy playing guitar, you love it, can play it for hours, then, follow that passion. Teach. Start a YouTube. Teach chords, teach progressions, teach whatever. Teach how to play different songs. Put that on YouTube. Do some contrasting styles. There's just a wide gamut. Let's say you like to eat hot dogs or corn dogs, or you make the Westward corn dog. You can make corn dog community or whatever, and just follow that. And you can do corn dogs all day long. Just whatever it is that you are passionate about and you love to do, and you can spend hours upon hours and hours doing it, then follow that. Document it. Write it up. Do videos. Do articles. Make a blog. Just whatever. But start. And that's kind of where I'm at. And with I've been trying to really figure out what can not only get me out of the career I'm in right now, but also get something I'll be passionate about, something I can do all the time, and not, think, oh God, I'm really doing this day in and day out. No. It's not a job, it's a love. And if you love something, you're able to do it sustain it for a long period of time. And I really believe that, one, detailing cars is an art, and I've loved to take care of my vehicles. To figure out how to do that professionally and be able to give the best experience to my clients, which usually is their second biggest investment other than their home. And being able to give them service and provide them a superior experience, man, that's really cool. Or maybe do some higher end, some luxury exotic cars for companies, and I don't know, it's just the sky's the limit. The other thing is managing people. I really think that I've been a supervisor for a very long time, managing people, and I really think I have a lot to give to someone else. I really think I have a lot of information to pass on. I have the ability to coordinate between people and inspire people to do the best that they can, and maybe even grow a franchising detailing business. I really believe I could do that, and lead people into prosperity, and not be the boss, but be the leader that I know I can be. So that really attracts me. But I have to learn. I have to learn how to detail. I have to learn the e-commerce thing. I have to learn how to build the content. I have to learn this stuff so I can show someone else, so they can be in charge of those problems. And I could learn, business strategies and how to grow a business, and what is the what is it going to take for someone to build a business in today's world, in today's social climates, in today's reality. So there's a lot to learn there, but a lot of exciting things. I don't want to ramble on too much, but a lot of excitement, a lot of looking forward. I think 2019 is going to be fantastic, and thank you for coming along on my journey. And man, be ready for some great stuff. And I would love to hear from you guys. If you can, connect with me on 228 LLC on Instagram, and the Facebook page is at 228 LLC. That's TWOTWENTY, the number 8, 228. And the website will be built here shortly, and that's going to be at 228.com. That's TWOTWENTY 8.com. So really I look forward to engaging with you guys. I look forward to reading your comments and answering your comments and everything under the sun. So happy 2019, and reflect on 2018, and let's move forward. Let's make things happen. Thank you guys. I love you. Bye-bye.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.